Greetings, humans. I am a galactic commander from the Egyptian civilization, who last year destroyed one of the dark spaceships trying to land in the Philippines, on your planet mentioned by Ashtar. I am also the twin brother of Shed, who is on Earth, the son of Queen An-Ra and Anubis. This is my first communication to mankind through a channel. As we said before, we are one of the more taller galactic civilizations in the cosmos, between 20 to 25 feet tall. We do not start wars with others, and try to help the ones who are interested and need it. Any galactic nation that attacks us or tries to invade our planets, we crush our enemies. Our Egyptian civilization is feared by others in the universe for our advanced spacecrafts, technology, and relentless warrior spirit of Ra. We work with the galactic light forces, but we are not part of them. Most of the time we do not show our faces, except during combat with other soldiers on land or inside starships, as it brings fear and intimidation to our enemies on the battlefield. You can't look weak if you want to survive for a long time as a civilization in the cosmos. We actually have two face appearances, one for war, and the second one, a more human look for our homeworlds, when we are off duty. This is easily possible with a light body. If you reach high enough dimension, you can change your appearance or height in a short period of time. As the light body is much less physical than a 3D body, we came to your planet 10,000 years ago and landed with our spaceships, including the ones with a pyramid shape and look. On Earth, we were only 8 feet tall to appear less intimidating, and your gravity would crush 20-footers. Unless you wear special gravity suits. Queen An-Ra wanted to help humankind with the advancement of becoming a galactic civilization. Most humans were not ready for our help in moving their whole civilization to a higher dimension of existence. We sounded to them like we were speaking a foreign language from another world, as it was based on spiritual principles of the universe. Majority of the human beings were overwhelmed by our advanced technology and had a hard time understanding it. All of it came from the universal consciousness and not from a 3D mind. Many just started to worship us. We had no interest in that at all. Galactic and light beings in higher dimensions do not worship anyone. They have mutually respect and appreciation for each other, especially for the ones who have a lot of responsibility, like Supreme Father and Mother, Prime Creator and Mother God, Ashtar and Ector. Only ego always worships someone or something outside itself. Soul does not. Human civilization collectively realized during our visit to your world that it would take a lot of discipline and spiritual work, including silent meditations, to advance as a society. They were not interested or ready to fully commit to it. So many just stopped listening and followed the ones who falsely promised them many things without much work. This was a path towards being enslaved by darkness. After seeing this, we left your planet, leaving behind a few advanced souls to guide humanity towards light and ascension. One of them became Cleopatra, and another, Alexander the Great. Neither one is accurately portrayed in your history, which most of it was changed by the Dark Ones. Cleopatra and Alexander the Great served the light during their lives, and she had nothing to do with Julius Caesar, who served evil. Both of them were betrayed by humans cutting their lives short. They are still on your planet. None of them are leaders of any country. Darkness has flooded Earth and the human population with lies and false information. Today, humans themselves are adding to it by using AI to create not real videos about different events, like showing people being underground of Egyptian pyramids in Egypt, in a city, secret rooms, chambers, finding big pillars with coils, different Egyptian statues, and etc. All of this is not true. This would have been covered everywhere on the news if it was real. A human just used a radar technology to scan the area, which is not very accurate. The pyramids now are just stones reminder of the past glory days of the Egyptian civilization on Earth. There is nothing underneath them, just land. And it's not energy machines either. When we left your planet, we took our advanced pyramid structures with us. They were used only to land on top of and teleport down inside, not to be exposed to any attacks during the landings. After us, humankind just used these pyramids for burial of tombs. Humans are not making things easier for themselves by making AI videos based on fiction and not the truth, which is misleading and confusing others during the ascension process. As there is too much of it already, darkness has minions everywhere spreading not accurate information. Soul likes only the truth with substances, while ego loves false information with no evidence. Spiritual discernment, which comes from the connection to the soul and universal consciousness, is needed to see through the deception. Your alliance keeps expanding its operations, targeting the Negative One's underground bases and labs. Recently, you had Kilauea volcano erupt in Hawaii, United States, which had 1,000 feet tall lava fountains. The Special Forces launched a military operation on one of the bigger biolabs of the Dark Forces, which were experimenting and trying to create a deadly virus to launch on the human population. Alliance forces were met with a strong resistance from the military security, as this underground facility was well guarded. Eventually, the firefight finished with the Light Special Forces eliminating all of the guards and taking full control of the lab base. Normally, they just remove all of the deadly chemicals and just destroy the entrances to the base, as a big explosion can trigger earthquakes or make the ground collapse beneath the surface. This time, it was a very big underground facility that was full of many chemicals and viruses. The Alliance decided to completely eliminate the biolab with explosives. The explosion and destruction of the lab base caused the strong eruption of the volcano. Hawaii originally was much bigger, and one island, a volcano in the past, split it into many islands, and a part of it sank into the ocean. I want to warn everyone, the more you trust the false information, the harder it's going to be for you to raise your vibrations, and it will continue to keep you stuck in a 3D matrix. We said many times to humankind, it's up to each of you where you are going to end up in a third or fifth dimension. No one can take you to a new 5D Earth except for you. Please accept supreme love from the Egyptian civilization. Only the truth will set you free. Tal'hari, channeled by Erena Velazquez, Ambassador of Galactic Light Forces.